So for today's meditation, there's a word dharma. Do your duty. What is your duty? What is your dharma? So today, if any thoughts come into your head other than the here and now, think of your dharma, not analyzing what you've done in your life, not trying to figure out where you're going in your life, but what is the field in which you are? And the field you can imagine as your being, your situation of who you are. And I'd like to think of dharma as something that brings you joy. It's not a duty that is burdensome or problematic. It is something that is natural and unique to you. So find the uniqueness within you. First, let's close our eyes, or let them be slightly open and downcast. And just observe your body, where it is in space, how it's sitting, how the spine rises up from the pelvis, how the sits bones are feeling the base of your pelvis on the chair. And see if you can connect with your toes and your feet, the shins and the knees, thighs, hamstrings, and hips. And if there's anything that you can do to shift the body to feel relaxed, do so now. And then observing the hands, where are they placed? Are they on your thighs? Are they face down or up? And where the arms are cascading down from your shoulders, do they feel sore? And is there some way you can place your hands and your arms in a better position so that you can stay still for a moment and shift? And back to the pelvis and the spine. Observe the rib cage, noticing how you're breathing, where you feel it most. Realize that to find the ease in the body in the beginning of the practice will support the entire practice going forward, so that you don't scratch that itch and you don't shift. So if you need to sit in a chair and not on the floor, take whatever time you need, a pillow underneath your buttocks, a fan, heater, whatever you need, wherever you are. Get all that stuff out first. And don't take an hour to do so. Just take a few moments. And then what is your neck, your head, and your face? What are they doing? Are they relaxed? And then let's place one hand near your collarbone and another hand near your belly. And then take a big breath in. Feel these two areas expand into your hands with the breath in. And then with the breath out, feel them come back together. Let's take 3, 4, 5 in total on your own. Breathing into the hands and feeling everything coming back together on your own. 3 more. And then release the hands back to your lap. And coming into the middle. Not thinking of the past, not thinking of the future, but bringing your thoughts now to this body that's at ease. It feels comfortable. And then any sounds in your environment, however quiet, however loud, observe how the sounds affect your body, your nervous system. And know that you can always return back to those long, deep breaths. Maybe even putting an emphasis more on the exhale. And then return the breath back to normal if anything should ever disturb you. So we've observed the body in the location that you're meditating in. You're observing the body in that space, hearing the sounds, the smells even. And using all of those senses as tools to go within. And know that meditation here in this moment, where you take a few moments to sit, is really about informing you in your reactions to the world later. So always know that a sensation, whether it be physical, something you hear or smell or taste, know that you can always find the comfort by shifting the body, but seeing if you can just stay still and use the breath. either taking a deep breath to return back to the beginning, or simply breathing normally and observing where you're breathing. Do you feel it in your nostrils, in your throat? Can you feel the muscles in the torso move with a natural breath? And you can even say to yourself, when those thoughts try to tug you into different directions, whether it's the past or the future, bring yourself back into the present by reminding yourself, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. And we're going to remain here in silence for 5 minutes, using the tools of how you can stay and observing what comes. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. You can say it out loud if you need to. Bring it into a whisper, into the mind, and into silence. Let your breath get a little bit deeper. You can bring one hand back to the heart, the other hand to the belly. Just feel the natural breath moving into your hands. You can release the body from its position that it was in. So in my case, my legs were crossed. Take some long breaths to bring yourself back. You can roll the shoulders. Stretch the arms, the torso. Give yourself a little twist. Or take a sip of your tea, if you made one before. So I didn't say this in the beginning, but I'm going to continue with different installments of different styles of meditation. It could be weekly, it could be monthly, it could be every 6 months. I'm not trying to influence anybody. I'm simply just trying to hone into my own practice, creating an accountability, and then share as service. So if you have any feedback to give me, I welcome all comments. If you found it helpful, you can share it with a friend or just keep it to yourself. Repeat this practice as often as you want, and know that it's not mine, it's yours. Have a great day or night, depending on where you are.